Hey guys, it's your girl Tower Crush back with another review, and this time it is for Love and Marriage Huntsville. If you haven't already, please hit my subscribe button. Thank you to the ones who have. Now, I lied. I said I was going to do each individual episode for this season, but it got kind of slow. So, what I'm doing is from 3 to 10, and then we'll try to do individuals after that if it picks up. Okay, so we've already seen Melanie have her baby. But she gets right back to work. And turns out a lot of brands really like Melody and want her to represent their companies. And she's all for it, of course. Martell is kind of like, nah, we need you in the house more. And she's like, whatever, I'm doing it. And one of those things is a stage play. So she was asked to do a stage play where she portrays a first lady whose husband, the pastor, was actually having an affair with the minister of music, who is a man. So hearing this storyline, Martell was like, why would you even say yes? And she's like, because basically she's always wanted to be an actress and she can definitely relate to the role. Even though Martell didn't get caught cheating with a man, he did get caught cheating. And, part of the storyline is blogs and internet action. And of course, Melody has seen her fair share of that in this marriage. So she took the job. Last time we saw her in rehearsal, she wasn't doing too good. Remember her lines, and she only got a couple of weeks. So hopefully she cracks down and nails that to the wall. And then let me see, we have Latisha and Marsua are kind of having a few issues, mainly because Latisha is going out, and basically making a way for herself, and it's leaving Marsua feeling like he's left behind or he's alone, which I believe her being out and about a lot is probably hindering his ability to cheat on her as openly and willingly as he used to be able to. So I'm thinking that that's what it is. And then now he can also use I was lonely as an excuse to cheat. So if it ever comes out that, if, let's say Martell sends more receipts to prove that he was cheating, he will use it as an excuse. So I actually looked at Marceau totally different than I do now. I saw him as a stand up guy at first. I saw him as someone that kind of old fashioned, but still a good person. But I don't even think he's really a good person. I feel like he's good, you know, for himself. Like he will turn around what Tisha's going through in a heartbeat to make it be about him. Um, he didn't understand that Latisha just needed to find herself, that she was giving everything to her family from the time she woke up to the time she laid down. He thinks that just because he's providing financial support, that he doesn't have to do anything else, and nothing could be further from the truth. Like nothing could be further from the truth. So he's just, I think, selfish. And to call her selfish was just wrong, because I don't think she is. I think she, in order to prevent having a bunch of resentments when she gets older, she has to go out and do some of the things that she wants to do. And there's nothing wrong with that. So far, we are seeing the Holts make it through. They are still together. He did buy her a push bracelet, which was a 5 carat diamond tennis bracelet for having the fourth child. So right now it looks like they are still together. They haven't split up or anything, but I'm kind of worried with the way Martell is acting towards Melody, that maybe he's not getting enough attention and he may be getting validated elsewhere. So that is kind of a bother to me. Then we have Kimmi and Maurice, which I love me some Kimmi. Y'all know that. And I love the fact that, Maurice's Kiowa, his ex-wife, is actually being kind of, being nicer about the situation and not so bitter and angry. And is actually thinking about moving down there, being closer to Marsua or whatever. So I think that's a good thing. I think it's good that Kimmi appreciates what Maurice has done to become an attorney. Her throwing him a party, I thought was just beautiful and cute. Because the bar exam is something. It's heavy. So if he passed that thing, then he deserves it. I think she should have waited. Excuse me. I think she should have waited until he actually passed to throw him a party, but maybe he did. We just haven't gotten the news yet. So I thought that was kind of cute. I thought it was interesting that Melody mentioned that Martell had previously said that Kimmi's a little touchy feely and doesn't really feel comfortable with her around um, Martell, which I mean, Martell is fine as a mother. Mm-mm. I mean, he is. I mean, he is fan. I mean, when I say, I mean, fan. I'm just. I kind of get it, but no, you don't do that. Mutual friend, no, you don't ever leave somebody thinking that they could have you. And if that's what Martell is thinking, then Kimmy may have done a little bit too much to be open. To be, I don't know. And like Melody said, you just called her a side chick, so we know she's not above that. So, but I just don't think Kimmy would do that. But then again, I don't know her like that. I just know what this channel is giving me, what this show is giving me. Um, let's see, Wanda. Oh, I'm about over Wanda. I think I told y'all last season that I loved her. No, no, she doesn't deserve the love. She either she got away from keeping it real, and I'm thinking that either the people, the blogs, all of that built her up so high that she feels like she's got to be messy at every turn. And it's getting on my nerves. She wants to confront everybody. She thinks that Kimmy's not being loyal to Latisha if she sides with Mel on anything. And it's like, but what if Mel is right? I'm so sorry. Why am I so sleepy? I actually got sleep last night. Like if she sides with Mel, then she's being a traitor to Latisha. And I think that's just wrong. If we have if we are all mutual friends and two of us fall out, like if it's me fell out with somebody else, I wouldn't ask that third friend not to be friends with that person again. If that's not elementary behavior, I don't know what is. What you do is you say, okay, I don't care about you being a friend, but don't y'all be discussing me. Don't let her talk about me. I expect for my friends to remain friends with whoever they friends are. And if I'm not friends with them, I just expect for them to defend me if my name comes up. That's all I ever ask. But I would never ask a grown woman or a grown man not to be friends with somebody else because I don't like them. That is so third grade. And that it seems like that's what Wanda wants. Like if Kimmy tells the truth about anything, and if you all are having a conflict, it's best to get the truth out. Like admit your fault so that maybe we can come to a happy medium. But it doesn't seem like Wanda wants to admit any fault on Latisha. And that's just wrong. And then Latisha and Marsua want to act like it's all Melody and Martell as far as the meanness. No, y'all keep going on social media, saying stuff, re-sparking stuff. And so they're taking your apologies with a grain of salt, as they should. And Martell is just basically like, forget all of y'all. He filed a police report on me. That was the end of the friendship. Don't call me. Don't come back. I don't want to be your friend. I'm not dabbing it up with you. None of that. So I definitely feel Martell on that. He is definitely consistent. And he tells Melody she can go ahead and go to the party if she wants to, but he ain't going. And I can't be mad at that because a lot of bad blood did pass between him and Marceau. And I wonder will he let the world see all the receipts that he has. Because I'm pretty certain that Marceau stays cheating on Latisha. I'm pretty sure that he's got women in all the states that he travels to when he's working, so called. Yeah. I don't believe that he's working like that. And I feel like he's taking trips to do extracurricular activities. And until somebody prove me wrong, then that's just what I'm going to believe because that's what his behavior reflects to me. Like when he comes in town, he don't never have anything specific to say about his trips. It was just I was working. But that could have been working somebody's booty. That could have been working somebody's breastises. That could have been working anything. They don't necessarily have to mean construction. So I'm gonna need him to be a little bit more open and honest with his wife, but that's not gonna happen because he doesn't feel like he has to because he pays for everything. So outside of Wanda's, staying stepping on toes, like I didn't really have too much negative to say. I do like that Melody launched her skincare line. I feel like she's on another level, another plateau. So anybody that's willing to, accept the fact that she is an overachiever will be just fine in her life. But anybody else needs to probably see themselves out because I don't see Melody Holt slowing down, not for 1 minute. She is a beautiful person and she's consistent in her feelings. It's like she If she feels that you are not for her, she's not going to entertain you. And that makes some people feel a certain way. Like Latisha was really mad she got put out, but you got to know what type of person Melody is. Like, we weren't on good terms, and this was a private event that you were not invited to. So you should understand why I put you out. You could have sent me a head up text message. Look, I want to come support you, something, anything. And she didn't. And she played the victim like she wasn't wrong for doing it. No, there's a time and a place for everything. And y'all been spreading all of this bad stuff about me and my family on the internet. How I know you wasn't about to come in and do the same thing to my guests? You know, not to be trusted. So I'm hoping that Latisha, understands that, because a lot of their rift is because Martell told the truth about Marsua cheating on her all the time. So I'm really hoping that she comes to that she has some type of epiphany and realizes that, oh my goodness, I was wrong this whole time. Marsua is a dog. Marsua has been cheating on us, because she said, I don't want to end up like the Holtz. And I was like, girl, you've been past the Holtz. You just don't know. Knowing is half the battle when you ain't even halfway through the battle yet, honey, because you still refuse to believe. And that's your business. When this thing cut off, it was basically going to coronavirus hit, and that stopped the cameras or whatever. So when I pick back up, I have to see how this first episode goes. If it's not too slow, then I might do them individually. If not, then I'm just gonna do them all the rest of them together, and then do them individually for the rest of the season. That's about it. That is my $5.02. If you have not, please hit my subscribe button. If you like this video, hit the like button for me, please. Thank you. Peace.